Jan kweth manok e od bura Junet Mohammed okoni kata doko ni ji mamoko dwaro leo mar jalup jatend piny e ODM. Mwana ogai maduon bura mar ODM Dr. Oburo Ginga ema chike mag chama opodh nyalodia mbele ji mamoko. E Twak kod Ramogi TV oyango ni onge ywagruok e manyo jal mabiro kawo leo mar Sifuna gi sani to gin mana kod jagoro ma Kojolo. Utanyabaga ntiere kod ler.
Actually, I feel very sad because this will be the first election in my political life and journey. I am facing an election without Baba, Raila Amolo Odinga.
Twak makende kod Ramogi TV jatend kweth manok e od bura Junet Mohammed ofono ne kaluwore kod katiba mar ODM.
Untie, jo kanyana.
Dr. Oburo Ginga e jal moyiene yudho lemo machwe e kaka jatend piny e kata jalup ne nyalodia kapok ji mamoko yudo.
So the applications are open to everyone. But in accordance with our constitution, our presidential candidate normally is our party leader. So, in our party, our party leader is our boss. Right. So we will defer to him on certain decisions.
Junet olero ni lalruok chakore juma manyien Naivasha e kindu keth mag ODM kod UDA motelo ne winjruok to kod kit kaka ibiro ng'inj lemo mag sirikal.
No, we have not yet formed the negotiation committee as a party yet. Okay. We have a retreat that is coming up from 9th to 11th in Naivasha for the broad-based members of parliament, broad-based governors, and some people that have been invited from the executive side who have relations with what issues that are going to be discussed in that retreat. And in that retreat is where the party leaders will make a decision of how we are going to move forward into the future.
Koni bura mapek nyomet ni kidaro jal manyalo kawo kar Edwin Sifuna e kata kamano jok manyo geto lemo mar jagoro okone mondo gitim tero mos kage sani Catherine manyo emo mako lemo ne yor Kojolo.
There was a vacancy, okay, as it were, because of our former SG was removed. Okay. But yesterday we had a central committee of the party at 2 p.m. at midday actually. It ended around 4-5, and we have confirmed Honorable Catherine Omanyo as the acting SG for now. Okay. So before she was doing her work as the deputy of the Deputy Secretary General. Yes. But as from yesterday, she was confirmed as an acting Secretary General.
Kwedo kweth mar linda mwana inchi kendo koni ODM mungirore makare kata tokuok Sifuna kod ji mamoko.
ODM is very solid, and I can tell you that ODM is as strong as it were. Some of our members left us or left the party not because of disciplinary action. It's because of ideological differences. I want to clarify to Kenyans that today. Some of these members now who are in Linda Mwananchi never believed in that. They didn't want the broad-based government. They did not want the 10-point agenda to be signed. We used to have meetings chaired by Baba in the Central Committee. But Baba, being a Democrat, he used to accept the verdict of the outcome by virtue of following what the majority have decided.
Junet se Azimio kumokoni Uhuru tiyo godo iduoge piem kod William Ruto.
Azimio died long time ago. Azimio was about ODM. There's nothing called Azimio as of now. Jubilee has no members of parliament as we speak today in parliament. Who else is in Azimio? I just see some guy from Soba who's masquerading to be secretary of Azimio. You know, a man doesn't know how Azimio started, where it came from, and how it started. You get my point? You know, Uhuru is looking for a rematch with Ruto. And he thinks that the rematch will be again Kenya Kwanza and Azimio.
Wichal mar serikand handshake to kod mar broad base, Junet okoni Ruto ni kod gi maber maingo Uhuru Kenyatta.
Now, you can't compare the broad-based government and the handshake we had with Uhuru Kenyatta. The handshake we had with Uhuru Kenyatta stood for nothing. We were not part of his government. We didn't have a single cabinet minister in his government. He just took us round and round telling us that he's going to hand over power to us in 2022. So we wait for our time. He did not even appoint a minister in charge of toilets from ODM, leave alone anything else. For the first time, the Orange Democratic Party has, it is former chairman, the longest serving chairman of ODM, John Ngongombadi, is the Minister for Finance.
Kwedo uso mar ODM ne sirikal.
We disagreed with William Ruto after the president started talking to Raila and to ODM. You see, there are people in this country who believe that ODM should be in the opposition for life. They believe that ODM should be, the description of ODM should be death and destruction. They believe that the description of ODM should be mandamano and demonstrations. So when they see ODM sitting in the Ministry of Finance, that's selling out ODM. When they see Joho becoming a cabinet secretary in charge of blue economy, it is selling ODM. When they see Oparanya handling the coffee, the tea, and the small, SME, small and medium enterprises, it is selling ODM. When they see Opiowanda electrifying the country, it is selling ODM. That's how they view the selling of ODM. Because they believe ODM is about death and destruction. They believe ODM is about their people being killed. They believe ODM should be in the street and they should be the ones in government. So now when they see ODM in government, ODM has been sold. We will sell ODM if it's going to benefit our people.
Walter Nyambaga, Ramogi TV.